TE Connectivity's coaxial cable product range enables remote keyless entry, assists in tire pressure monitoring and communication between antenna and entertainment systems, which includes AM/FM communication for car radio, GPS signals for navigation, and Wi-Fi systems. A coaxial cable assembly is made up of the following components: coaxial cable, which houses the primary conductor and provides the required shielding. Pin contact jack, which is the primary conductor that carries the radio frequency signals from the antenna to the car's radio system. Ferrule, which provides protection for the exposed end of the cable. Jack or plug subassembly, which provides the interface to connect to other systems. Jack or plug housing, which houses the jack or plug subassembly and prevents from damage. Lock with body clip, which serves to hold the clip connector. Clip connector, which helps to secure the coaxial cable to the car's body. Let's start looking at how a coaxial cable is made. The production team is made up of operator, who carries activities to meet production goals in a safe environment and with a quality focus. Quality auditor, who performs the first article inspection, product validation, contains non-conforming material, and final audits. Big brother, who trains operators, revises operator certification, and assists operators when necessary. Production supervisor, who executes production plan with the team members, review operator training, get necessary resources, and supervises operators to meet production goals. TE Connectivity practices 5S+1 in all of its disciplines. As part of startup activities for every shift, autonomous maintenance involves clearing the workstation and ensuring components are in its location, cleaning the equipment, and doing checks to ensure good operation of the equipment. Operator preparation and safety precautions before starting production. Processing golden samples on the electrical tester. Golden samples are special parts that have known defects. The golden samples are used to assure the electrical tester can detect bad parts and are repeatable. All operators on the production line follow see, do, inspect method. See. The operator on a station sees or inspects the product from the previous station. Do. If the part from the previous station is good, the operators perform the operation on their station. Inspect. Once the operation has been performed, the operator inspects the product before passing it to the next station. Operation 10 includes assembly of components on one end of the cable. It includes inserting ferrule over the cable. Open shield using the jack subassembly and insert it over pin contact jack. slide ferrule until it makes contact with the bottom flange of the jack subassembly. Crimp ferrule using the crimping machine. Care should be taken while sliding the ferrule into the crimping machine. Possible defects that can happen at the crimping process includes A. Ferrule not crimped, B. Bad or poor crimp, C. Incorrect position of ferrule, D. Exposed cables. These defects will result in improper functioning of the systems in a car. Care should be taken to detect these defects at the station. Poke yoke fixtures located in the station ensure proper assembly of components and a ferrule has been crimped. After the cable passes poke yoke, the jack housing and lock are assembled. Operation 20 includes assembly of components on the other side of the cable. Care should be taken while inserting the plug subassembly as not to bend or stress the pin contact jack. Operation 30 includes assembling of clip connector to the lock that was assembled at Station 10. Care should be taken to fully slide the connector and assure it is fully seated to the lock. Operation 40 includes checking the length of the cable and the electrical test. Once the part is received at Station 40, the length of the cable is assured by placing the cable onto the inspection board. The connector should be in the green marker zone before proceeding to do the electrical test. For the electrical test, the cable is connected to the tester. The automated tester performs the HIPIT and continuity test to ensure the functional performance of the cable. Once the cable passes the electrical testing, the label is placed onto the cable. After placing the label, the cable should be placed in the poke yoke fixture for the sensor to sense the presence of the label. Operation 50 involves final inspection of the product and packaging. Final inspection includes observing for all components are present, no damage to the product, if ferrule is crimped, loose wire strands, position of the pin. Position of the pin is very critical to the performance of the product. Wrong position of the pin will cause assembly issues at our customers' plants and in less than desired performance of the product. After inspecting the product in groups of 10 are placed into the box for packaging and the packing slip is updated. Packing operation consists of printing the box label at the hydro station, affix the label to the box, Ensuring accuracy of the label, which includes inspecting the date and time, factory order, and part number information between the label and the factory order packet. Defective product at any of the different operations or non-conforming material will have to be properly handled and dispositioned per TE procedures. A red ticket should be filled out to indicate the type of observed defect for the product, and it should be deposited in the scrap bin. During the assembly process, if components are dropped to the ground, they should be deposited in the scrap bin and registered in the scrap log sheet. When the electrical tester identifies a bad product, the tester will shut down. When the tester fails the first part, the quality auditor will have to be called to unlock the tester. Once information has been logged, the cable has to be placed in the non-conforming rack. The Big Brother inspects the bad product and observes for any issues. When the second bad cable is identified by the electrical tester, information has to be recorded. The cable has to be placed in the second spot of the non-conforming rack. When the third cable is identified by the electrical tester, production is stopped and production supervisor has to be called for immediate support and root cause investigation. TE Connectivity and the products we make strive for customer satisfaction and extraordinary customer experience through employee knowledge, employee empowerment, employee engagement.